Good morning. So happy Monday. I am excited to get to talk to you guys today. I have a really fun topic that I think a lot of people get scared of, but honestly, it's not so bad at all. And we're going to talk about inviting. So before I get into that, I want you to know that there are 4 vital behaviors in this business that anyone that is successful, Beachbody laid out for us that we have to follow to obviously, if they're vital, then we have to follow them in order to be successful. So I want to tell you what those 4 vital behaviors are. They are first, I'm not sure where to look at in the camera. I'm guessing here. Okay. So sorry about that. They are, the first one is inviting, and I'm going to talk about that today. The second one is being a product of the product. And we talked about that already, how you have to every single day show up and post about you using Beachbody products. It doesn't have to be a Beachbody-esque post, but you do have to be showing your audience that you are using the products, that you love them, and that they work for you. So if you're not posting about your workouts or your food or your Shakeology or your Energize or your Recover, all those things that you're working with and using daily, then you're not being a product of the product. And even if you're doing them but not sharing them, then the other people aren't seeing you be a product of the product. So that's important. The third vital behavior is going to be personal development. And honestly, I think this is the most vital, but we'll be talking about that later. But basically, you need to be listening to a podcast, tuning in to a YouTube video. You need to be reading a personal development book, some sort of personal development every single day for at least 15 minutes. And that's actually not long enough, but you're just getting started and we don't want to overwhelm you. So let's shoot for 15 minutes. And if you are doing that vital behavior, I believe all the other ones come so much easier. So please do not undermine the importance of personal development. And the fourth vital behavior is recognition. So not only do we recognize our coaches, but we recognize, we always want to be shouting people out. We want to be lifting others up. And so you can recognize your challengers for losing their first 5 pounds. You can recognize your challengers for just doing all 7 workouts in a week. You can recognize them for meeting their first goal at the 30-day mark. You want to be sharing transformations on your page every single week. People love to see those. But obviously you don't want to just share a random person's transformation. You want to share one from our team or someone on Forever Fit. But some sort of transformation where you can actually tag the person in it and show people that these products work and these are real people that have used them. And then we also obviously do recognition within our team. So we'll be shouting you guys out for going Emerald. We'll be shouting other coaches out for rank advancing, for hitting Success Club, for all those things that come along with vitals in the business, that once you're doing them, you move up, and we shout you out for those things. And recognition makes you feel good, let's face it. So think about how your challengers are going to feel when you shout them out and everyone else congratulates them. So it's very important. But back to my topic for today, which is inviting. I know this one scares people, but if it scares you, then that's all the more reason that you have to get really good at it. Kaylee specifically was scared to death to invite, and she actually decided that someone told her you have to master the invite. So what better way to master it than just doing it? And now she's like the invite master. So she took what was most scary to her, mastered it, and now it is nothing for her, and that's why she's super successful. So you've already posted your challenge group post on your wall, right? And you may or may not have gotten a lot of likes, but don't worry. People saw it and now they're watching you. So I want you to know that that is not the only way that you invite in this business. It's important and you should do it every single week. You should be putting up posts that have to do with what you're offering and your next challenge starting and that sort of thing. But don't expect people to just come beating down your door wanting to join you. Why? Well, some of them are intimidated. Some of them are upset or scared about the way that they look or have let themselves go, and they're ashamed of that, so they don't want to ask for help. There are other people that really want to join you, but maybe are concerned about what is exactly going to take place in this group, and So they're going to just continue watching you to try and learn more information. There are other people that maybe don't think that they need this, but after you talking with them might realize this could really be something awesome in their life. So you must send them personal invites. You must do this. And I know something that scared a lot of people that I've worked with in the past is that they think if they invite someone to a fitness challenge, they're going to offend them because they're going to think, oh my gosh, she thinks I'm fat. That's why she's inviting me to a health and accountability group. Well, absolutely not. And I don't want you to go at it from the angle of inviting them to a challenge group, because that's really icky and salesy, and I know most of you were afraid of that. So we don't want you to do that. We want you to send today, your assignment is to send 3 to 5 hey girls, is what they call them. But basically you're just going to start 3 to 5 conversations. So who do you start a conversation with? Well, I'll give you some ideas. If anybody did like your post from your challenge group invite late last week, go back and look at it and see who clicked the like button. And then send them a message and just thank them for liking your post. Thank them for their support. And see where the conversation goes. Your goal is not to invite them to join you, but maybe they will say something in the conversation that makes you feel like, well, she probably is interested. And then if so, by all means, offer them a spot in your next group. The other thing you can do today is go on your Facebook and see who has a birthday today. I do this every single day, and I used to, before Beachbody, just like write on their wall and say happy birthday. But it's way more personal, and people love it so much more when you send them a private message wishing them a happy birthday. So that's a great way to get a conversation going, and maybe you haven't talked to those people for years, or who knows, but just shoot them a message and say, hey, so-and-so, happy birthday. I hope you have a fabulous day. Do you have any big plans for the night? So you want to end it with a question. Why? Because more than likely, then you're going to get a response back. If you just say, hey, happy birthday, they're going to read it among their 70,000 other happy birthday messages today, and they're not going to have time to reply. But if you initiate a question, they're going to feel compelled to answer you. And then from there, where do you go? Well, maybe you haven't talked to them for a really long time, and you say, oh, that sounds like such a wonderful time. I'm really excited for you. You'll have to let me know how it goes. And I know I haven't talked to you in forever. I hope you and the family are doing well. What have you been up to? Again, you're thinking of things to talk to them about, but you're trying to prolong the conversation and obviously be genuine and show an interest in them. So people love to talk about themselves. So ask them questions. Ask them what they've been up to. Eventually, the conversation may come back to, what have you been up to? And that's a great opportunity for you to tell them, oh goodness, life is crazy. I have 4 kids. I'm working, and I actually just became a Beachbody coach, and I'm really excited about it. I have been on my own journey, and I'm starting to invite others to join me in these private online groups that I've found to be a huge success. They might say, oh my goodness, that sounds really great. That's something I need in my life. Or they might not say anything at all. And from there, you can just be like, tell them to have a good day. Ask them if they know anyone that would be interested in joining your next challenge. You can always ask for referrals from there. So anytime you get a no, or the conversation just doesn't go down that path, I always still ask for referrals. So if nothing else, the next time they hear like their mom or their cousin or their brother or their aunt or their uncle or a friend talking about, oh, they want to start losing weight or they need to lose weight, they're going to be like, oh my goodness, there's this girl I know that does these online challenge groups. You should contact her. And again, it'll help get you referrals. They might not be immediate, but they will come. So the last thing I want to tell you about inviting for today is, I know you're probably sitting there thinking, who the heck am I going to invite and what am I going to say? So if you do the birthday thing, or if you do the messaging whoever liked your challenge group post, if you don't want to do those two, another thing you can do is just scroll your newsfeed, look through people's posts. You want to be liking and commenting on their posts anyway, but find something that you can connect with that you can shoot them a message about. So maybe it's that they went out on Saturday night and they had a gorgeous dress on, and you want to know where they bought it from. Right? You love the dress. You want to know where she got it. So you shoot her a message and you just start a conversation. Hey, so-and-so, I just want you to know I saw the photo you posted on Saturday of you in that dress, and oh my goodness, I love it. Where did you get it? Totally random, obviously, but it's a genuine question, and you're being genuine because you really do like the dress. And so from there, it just strikes up a conversation. That's my goal for you today, is to strike up 3 to 5 conversations. And once you've done so, post in the thread below this post and let us know that you've done it. If you're really nervous, sometimes you have to do my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tactic, and that is simply to just count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then hit post. Close your eyes and hit post, because otherwise you're never going to do it. And we always talk about how you have to get outside of your comfort zone to be successful in this business. And I think, well, actually I know, you're going to find that once you send these messages, you're going to start having some really awesome, engaging conversations and building relationships with people you haven't talked to in forever. And Beachbody will come up naturally by default. So you don't have to feel pressured to bring it up today or tomorrow, but as you start having these conversations, it will naturally come up. So, and the other cool thing is, once you start messaging people, your affinity goes up with them, and so they're going to start seeing your posts more. So maybe they haven't seen your Beachbody posts, your daily workout, your food, the other things you've been posting, but now that you've messaged them, you're going to start showing up in their newsfeed, so they are going to start seeing it. So that's why we do this. I don't want you to be intimidated by it. I hope you're excited and ready to kick off week 2. And I'm very excited to continue on this journey with you. Have a great day, guys.